Something we've only seen less than a handful of times since this franchise was born back in the 90s, and that's Jacksonville hosting in the playoffs as we welcome you to TIAA Bank Field. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it'll be a great one between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. For a trip to New Orleans in Super Bowl 58, we are ready to rock in the AFC Championship game. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17.
Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it. Right, fellas, right. Cowboy 80. Hey, Mike's.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. An early test. 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A big play there for L.A. 48 yards.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one. And there's an example on this first possession of the game.
This will be caught once again by Brown. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
25, check 25.
To the air again, Herbert. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Well, they clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease, feels good about what he's doing. And I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that, and I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
65, 65. 65.
And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
7 Pirates. Mike's 15, Mike's 15.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down.
15's the mic. I got 15. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Herbert now. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Austin Eckler from 6 yards away. And the Chargers are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for the Chargers.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now ETN to start the drive. Oh, he's got a little daylight. There he goes right side. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. 53 yards rushing for him now. A great start to this AFC title game. Not sure exactly what he saw that made him decide to hand it off, but a great decision and a fantastic run.
From our vantage point, what he saw was a defense that got out of its lanes, got out of its gaps, and they were pretty much running to the quarterback, viewing him as the bigger threat. And look at that wide open space, and he rumbled for big-time yardage.
On first down, right back to ETN. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Get in the weight room. Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Here we go. Here we go. Hard. Joker. Check 37. Check 37.
Leo. Mike.
And they'll go again with ETN. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Jaguars are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The Charger drive about to get going. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Quick slant complete to Keenan Allen. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Play action. It's Herbert. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, wide open, complete. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A big play there for L.A. And even 40 yards.
And in the run-up to this championship game, so much was made about how would this offense hold up on the road in a hostile environment. Well, that's not the definitive answer, but what a great first answer from them, that big play right there.
Pick it up. Hey, look, we're going to go fight.
On first down, it's Herbert. That is incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Hey, Dragon 60. Mike 3. Combo.
Again, Herbert. Touchdown. Keenan Allen, 26 yards. And the Chargers have moved out in front. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, then you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16.
We play to win. Let's go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go. Kill.
Look at me. Go.
Check.
Another tote for Etienne. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up.
And Tucson.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
6'6", bullet high.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
On the double.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
He's tired of us. Check 31.
Gone.
Alert 3.
Straight ahead, Etienne. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27.
Watch the run. Check.
Out. Sponge. No.
Etienne up the middle. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
Here we go.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. On play action, Lawrence. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. On is Hopkins now for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Chargers 21, Jaguars 7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. A fairly short kick from the 14.
That's it, baby. We gonna work.
Got it. Come on.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly.
Here we go. 50, plant. Kill.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Mike 27.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch. Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Army.
Hey, orbit.
Mike 27.
Lawrence. Buying time to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Go now.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Charlie.
Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27.
Rock it.
He's coming. Double up.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Chargers are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
The Charger drive about to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play call.
And a diving effort, but only right at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
I got 15. I'll get him.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Shift.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Dancing to his left. And he's got his big tight end here.
Down. Panther 60. 18 Rattler. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Hey, watch the edge. Check 4. Check 3. Check.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Check. Panther 60. Chop 60.
Herbert off of play action. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
AFC title game, 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to play. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Mustang 19. You remember me. Let's go.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Allen's got it complete. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4.
70 Lions. Warriors 70.
On 4th down, Herbert
I got 15.
eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. 49 yards. And the Chargers continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
General West.
Lawrence will throw. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they're able to get this one across the 35. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Lawrence's throw here taken in by Ingram. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Ready, ready. 70, Indy. Hey, Delta.
Hey, check Mike 33.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence.
Some penetration.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On the ready.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. Set the tone.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Finds his tight end, Ingram. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Ready, set.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches.
Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33.
You're not ready.
Hey. High 7.
Check 33.
Again, it's Lawrence.
Kill.
Forced out to his left. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And Tucson.
I got him.
Going for it, here's Etienne. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
I'm coming after you. Mike, check 33. 33.
Hey, they scared.
Now Lawrence to throw. Being chased out left. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Looking to throw again on second down. Lawrence. And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
So now it's third and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
Mike, check 33. 33. Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Steps away to his left. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Ready?
Check Mike 33.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Hey, exit.
Watch the safety creep.
Hey, Sam on.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. A short kick taken at the 18. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy?
You're out.
Heavy.
ETN once more. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 101 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this AFC title game.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
A first carry for Samaje Perine. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on second down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Put that team on the bus. Hey,
X3, 218, chopper.
24.
Now a carry for Perine. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Well, when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Mike 27.
Now Lawrence. Open man right side is Ingram. Room here to run. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40.
Hey, Haywood.
Don't let him breathe.
Now Lawrence.
Don't let him breathe, defense.
He targets Ingram for another grab. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go. 60 Pittsburgh. On the ball. Let's go.
Back to the ground with ETN. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Come on, boy. You better be ready. Don't be scared of it.
Five.
Lawrence on 3rd down. Got his target, Samuel. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a 1st down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
It's our time.
Shift. Watch the shift.
Rush in.
On the counter, ETN. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Ken Lobo. Big recon, 132 fighter. Hey, echo. Hit it.
On 2nd and 7, Lawrence. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Calvin Ridley, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead. It's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. This is intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So that potentially a turning point here this third quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick 6.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense, delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
Point after, right down the middle. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Charger drive about to get going. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Foyesade Aluakan made the tackle there from his safety position.
I would think as a play call, you want to look for some quick hitters to your tight end. Any type of a route to replace where that linebacker was. Because when you saw the speed with which he reacted and stuffed that play, maybe use that speed against him in the future.
Herbert. He's got Allen. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Herbert with a connection to Allen for a Charger first down.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
10 more there and another first down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
From the 50, here's Herbert. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Johnston. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky.
70 Timberwolves. Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Coming after you. I'm coming after you.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Herbert on first down now. Caught by Allen. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Here's Herbert. This is swung out to Eckler. He'll get it inside the 20, and he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
15.
Herbert operating from the red zone. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
We got this, we got this.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
Herbert back to the air. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get this to Eckler. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Buying time to his left. And Allen's got it. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Jacobs. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Jacobs again. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. And this time he is in.
Yes.
Josh Jacobs. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Chargers are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in. Well, they couldn't be happy that they were having to stop a 2-point conversion, because that means they gave up a touchdown. But a little solace there. You saw some good gang tackling, stacking him up before he can get to the end zone.
We talk about offensive units putting in more 2-point period sessions in practice. Defensively, do you do the same?
Absolutely. You have to, because you never know how aggressive these offenses are going to be in games nowadays.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter, this possession, gigantic. 123 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
I'm coming.
Hard.
I'm coming. Check 3.
They go play action now. Lawrence. Dancing to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
But sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike.
On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
Hey, Alpha.
Mike 21, check Mike 21. Let's
go.
Here's Lawrence.
Let's go. Hey, let's get there.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
Here we go. Set. 30 base.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Hey, Foxtrot. Leo.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you. Check. Alert flare.
Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. This defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake it the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Herbert. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on 4th down, and now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the 4th quarter because you know you've got to make something happen. They couldn't pick up the first down, and after that, the air just went right out of the balloon, and you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the 4th quarter here. You've held a team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. Flushed out right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Down. 60 outlaw.
Come to my world. We want it. Come
Yep.
to my world. Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. Check.
Hey, Zoo. Look at me. Door.
Safety's creeping.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And this one is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that may put a period on this AFC Championship game. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
18 Cardinal.
Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo!
19 tight. Guys, Mike 15, all right? Get that quarterback.
They're going to pass here with Herbert. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. 13 yards down to the 13.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
Down. 60 Eagle. 15. Hey, let's get in them home.
Victory formation time for the Chargers. They take a knee. And all that hard work has paid off. They're AFC champions, and on to the Super Bowl they go.
It's got to be an